see
going
all
on
of
with
us?
the virus and this particular show, and how's it affected you guys?
So we were putting this show together at the exact moment, if you were, that the bell curve of whatever is the coronavirus
Infection spread.
and resulting concern and anxiety and hysteria and humanness, how human we are, how fragile we are, was all coming to coalesce. And every day, nothing would solidify. Nothing would solidify. It was more liquid the next day than it was the day before. So we had 4 or 5 days of, we're on, we're on, we're on, we're off, we're off, we're on, we're off, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're on, off, on.
Well, the biggest thing was the cancellation of the actual events, because the show was beautiful and we didn't want to not have the exhibit here, but by canceling the opening and then the closing event and the artist panel, we basically then had to up the marketing efforts to entice people to come in on a one-on-one basis. So the gallery is still open. We are open from 12 to 5. We've shortened the hours a little bit, but 12 to 5 on Tuesday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. So that's a big change. And because I know people always look forward to the events, this past weekend when we had the last call for Claudia Meyer, about 15 people came and they said, Dale, we're so happy you're still open because we needed to get out of the house. So I'm hoping that that same thing happens with this exhibit, and that people will, be cautious and observe the social distancing rules, but still come in to see the work. And hopefully leave me their credit card numbers for something.
Take a brochure.
Yes. I'll be giving those out readily.
And I just want to say that the horrible situation with the coronavirus and the difficulties that everyone is experiencing has also given us an opportunity to actually practice what we do with our artwork, which is focus, attention, and being present, and allowing that to bring calm to us and clarity. And that was our guiding principle in how we approached our response to this pandemic. And we hope that we'll be able to share the work, and that the work and our message will help others.
I do have another thing to say, quickly, you can take. We're artists, which is problem solving. So the fact that this happened when we were still building our show, constructing it, deciding what it was, forced us to have to walk the talk and create our lives as the lab for how to go about being artists, not just when we have our tools in our hands, but when we're presented with situations in our lives, and how we could take an opportunity and walk to the next paradigm, which is where I think that this is going to go. We are riding the zeitgeist into town with this show, Antidote to Noise.
Getting to the next paradigm that much quicker. But the next paradigm is simply a projection of the current one, or a dialectical result of the paradigm we presented, the thesis. The antithesis is the pandemic, and the synthesis is that next paradigm, which, of course, all the visitors to the exhibition will come away with, each him or herself.
Absolutely, Peter. And also, this has, as Lisa pointed out, really stimulated our creative thinking as artists to see our exhibition not only in the traditional way of being seen in a gallery, but entering the new world of video art and online presence and living in the ether, which we do.
It's a big group hug or no?
Virtual.
A big group elbow bump.
I will shimmy.
Right, everybody elbow bump.
Oh, elbow.
And do you two have anything, or are you guys okay?
Hold it.
Elbow hug and namaste.
And a shimmy. For my sister.
People should come to this exhibition because people can. It's legal.
there's no
And-
traffic.
And there's no traffic.
And there's parking in our parking lot. Plenty of parking.
Is there food and booze?
Maybe.
There's no
No
food,
food.
Is there any Xanax?
but there's always wine in the gallery.